Okay. I have to apologize for this being like the umpteenth day of flowers, but they're taking a lot longer than I thought they would. And I kind of fell into this um, horror vacuum kind of thing. I still don't feel like I'm done. Like when I look up here, this is the part that's going to go, that the chair is going to be on, but I'm seeing, if I'm just looking at the blues, I need a couple more blues over here, and I need a pink or two over here. What you're looking at right now is the vast majority of this being done. I'm really pleased with how it looks. I was also not a stupid person, and when I made my last large order for supplies, I ordered the matte finish of the Mod Podge, which just absolutely, I was terrified that I'd accidentally gotten the wrong kind. Because I didn't want things, I mean, they kind of look shiny right now, but the appearance is much more matte. It's not like super gloss or anything. So at this point, I've done one coat on everything, and I'm going to let it dry overnight. Now, the reason I'm doing that, we're letting it dry overnight before I add a second coat, is because of using the types of papers that I used. There's, underneath this acrylic, it's brown paper, and then this is newsprint with acrylic on it. And I'm trying to find a spot. And it's with some of these larger flowers. Like this one, it's not quite adhered yet. And also the tendency for newsprint to, like, it spiders on itself. You know how when you see a spider, dead spider, it like goes and it curls up on itself? In using the type of watered down tacky glue I used, a lot of these spidered. So then I waited until everything was dry before then adding another coat, in the hopes that, because I can't put this underneath something, it'll just stick to it, that the spidering will relax a little bit, if that makes any sense. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. The colors are popping the way that I want them to. The color is the vibrant part, not the gloss. And even though it really doesn't seem like there's a composition, there is a composition through these for the most part. There are some things I would love to change, but we can't do that right now because I had to call an end to it, because this would be one of those things that I would work on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Now, it wasn't hard. I didn't go over I'm trying to get this so I did not go over the metallic parts of the stars, and they were big enough. I just painted around them. So those are not going to be any sort of inhibiting factor. I really wanted to have these doors on by now, but I'm just kind of trying not to have a major league cow about things. I also, in fact, I need to check on it. I worked on the box today because it's also going to need a coat of matte as well. And I decided I wanted everything in place before I did that. And by saying in place, sorry about that glare. I used glue to glue this down. And then to the inside, I get this open. I have the green here, and then I had just enough to go around the inside, which makes me like ecstatically happy. Not enough, of course, for the bottom. I'm going to need to do some fixing here, but I wanted this in place first and this back piece glued down securely first. Now I can kind of go back in and do some little bits, some tidying, etc. So, yikes. This doesn't seem like a lot of work, but I'm going to show you in an upcoming video. I tried to shoot a couple of them today, and for various reasons, it just didn't happen. Well, it happened at one point, and then there were some other things that I was a very bad wife and didn't attend to something that I needed to attend to when my husband needed me. But I'll explain some more about that in the next video. But right now I am beyond happy with the color balance on these. I'm getting the right amount of, like, I was kiting. It's kind of difficult to explain. I have a sister who's 10 years older than I am, so we're a complete decade apart. We are 10 years and 1 day apart. And for me, I sometimes feel as though because back then they did a lot of hand-me-downs and things like that. There are elements of the 60s with design, with toys and clothing and things that I, I feel as though I was there, but I really wasn't, if that makes any sense. Because I had those things as toys, etc. I was kind of shooting for kind of a florally late 60s, early 70s kind of vibe with the flowers, but then the paint is definitely not that. The painting in the background is not that. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And again, I am such a smart person. I seriously just about lost my mind when I pulled this out and thought, oh my God, I hope I got the mat. I hope I got the mat. Yay, got the mat. And that's the sealant I'm using. So, and I've not only got the mat, but I got like 16 ounces of it too. So I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow, because these are going to be going into after they get a second coat and they've dried a little bit, bam, they're going in. So I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have something else to talk about besides flowers. Well, are we going to go away now? Are we going to stop? I don't know. Maybe we aren't.